Good morning, you filthy motherfuckers. So, today, and this is going to be my final video on this subject. I've done numerous videos on this, but I'm going to show you guys how to install Sprx menu for whatever game you want to play. And while I've done videos for this in the past, I'm tackling the top 3 questions I continue to get. You could use FileZilla, and I have a tutorial that shows you how to do that. Honestly, it's quicker for me due to the amount of systems that I do. I have a couple of thumb drives that have all the menus on them, and I plug them right up and I rock right through them. But I'm also installing other things as well. So for the purpose of this video, I am going to use a thumb drive. What you're looking at right now is my motherfucking thumb drive. So it is plugged into the PC, and you'll see on there I have a variance of menus on there. So we're going to take this over to the motherfucking PS3, and I'm going to show you how to do it. First and foremost, you want to take your thumb drive and you want to stick it in the right hand socket of the PS3. So you want to get this plugged up there, and I'm trying to do this shit with one hand, and boom. So you'll see I've got that plugged in there. Now, as I've said before, you could stick it in the left if you want. It simply reads from the right first. So let me get this posted up and we'll rock and roll. So as you'll see, I've got this system done, and this is what my systems look like when they're set up and they're finished. I've got Multi-Man, Ninja, Stealth Patch, Cappy, your control manager, and of course, Rebug Toolbox. I have no other bullshit on there. Again, I can't attest to how effective the Ninja is at this point, or the PSN stealth patch. That just disables the syscalls. But again, as I've said in other videos, I use the stealth patch because it's a quick way to verify the your console ID. So anyways, getting into installing the menu. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open Multi-Man. Okay, and on this system, I do not have GTA because the gentleman did not want it, which is a fucking miracle. He wanted Ghost, BO2, and BO3. So I changed my layout, just so you know, in Multi-Man. If you go in here and you hit L1 or R1, you could see you could change the different variances of what your screen looks like. But I like this one right here. So what you're going to do, and you notice at the top, it says game, video, music. You want to scroll all the way to the left, and you want to open the file manager. Now, to open these, you tap the X button twice, double X. So, boom. Now, up in the top right, you'll notice there's a PS3 root. You want to open the PS3 root, double X. And now we're going to move this over here. So all we're concerned about is the HDD0. This is your hard drive. And now that we're in here, there's 2 game folders. One is lowercase, which is right here. And then one is uppercase with an S, which is right there. When you copy your games over, this is where they install. So you'll see, here's the 3 games in here. Now, just to go back, I'm going to hit left on the D-pad. Once you update the game, you have to update the game before you can install mod menus. Once you do the update on the game, then they will show up in the lowercase game folder right here. And you will see there's BO1, or I'm sorry, BO2, BO3, and here is Ghosts. Okay? So let's start off with Black Ops 2. So we're going to open this up. And again, I'm tapping double X each time I do it. And you want to go into the USR dir, the directory. And I've already installed all the map packs, so you can see all this bullshit on here. And here is the boot bin. I choose not to delete these. I hit circle, I go down to rename, and as I've shown you in other videos, I put .org for original, so I have it. You never know, motherfucker. Now, we have that done. I'm going to go back up to the PS root in the top left-hand corner and open another box. Now I'm going down to my USB 000. All right, this is my thumb drive. you will see again, here are all the mod menus. So in this particular instance, I'm going to go down and I am installing the cracked reflex. So when I open that up, there is my Black Ops 2 menu. Multiplayer or zombies, I want multiplayer. So I'm going to open that. And lo and behold, motherfucker, there is the e-boot bin. So I am going to copy. And all I did was hit circle, copy, and then I'm coming over here, circle, and paste. Perfect. Now I'm going to hit left on the D-pad while I'm in this box, and I'm going to back up to right when we just opened the HDD0. Now you want to go down the TMP folder. This is where your SPRX menus go, and if they have any additional folders, which some of them do, they're generally copied over here, and they tell you that. So in this case, there's two SPRXs. I'm going to highlight both by hitting X on each one. I'm going to hit circle, copy, and I'm going over here, circle, and paste. That fucking quick, I am done. So while I'm here, and I know I have Ghost and BO1, I'm going to also install that cracked reflex for Ghost. So I've already got the SPRXs. I'm going over here. I'm going to paste. I'm going to go back, go to the lowercase game folder, go up to Ghost right here, open USRDIR. Again, I am going to rename the original e-boot because I don't delete them. And I'm going to copy, and I'm going to paste. So that quickly, I am done. Now, one of the things I want you to keep in mind, if you already have a mod menu on there, you cannot install multiple SPRX menus for the same game. Okay? They hook to the same native, so you're going to get fucked up. They're not going to work. So when doing this, if you already have a mod menu installed, make sure you go to the TMP and delete it. Or at the very least, rename it. So if I was going to get rid, and I'm just going to use this as an example. Let's say I was installing Jiggy or Paradox or something else, and I didn't want to delete everything out of here. I would just hit circle, rename, put .mp for multiplayer, and rename it. And I'd have to do that to both the BO2s. But that would render this menu useless. And then I could install another one. Irregardless of what you do, you either have to delete it or rename it and make sure you don't have multiple menus in there. So the last thing I'm going to do, I am actually going to install the Stanky Mods multiplayer menu for this, for BO3. So I'm putting the SPRX in the TMP folder. Again, I'm going to back out, lowercase game, and I'm going up to BO3, the directory file, and I am, damn, did I update this motherfucker? I did not. So, my bad. I have to update that one. But, yeah, that's really it, fellas. That is how you install a mod menu. And again, when you're done with this, I usually close both the boxes and hit R1, and it puts you right back. So that's pretty much how you do that. If you have something you have a question on, just post it. If I have a tutorial, I will refer you to it. If I do not, some of these tutorials, I mean, some I did 4 years ago, and they need to be updated. But I'm going to try and drop a string of these just to update everything because certain things have changed. And there's some common issues. A lot of you are, man, with this update, you really screwed the pooch, man. Some of you are just having issues. So I will try to cover those. Outside of that, you trick motherfuckers, I am out.